Good morning, Salem Rams. I'm Jalen.
And I'm Aiden. Welcome to our Salem Star weekly update show. Today is Friday, January 16th, 2026. We're in the middle of January now, with Martin Luther King Day on Monday. Yes, that's right, folks. School will be closed January 19th. But furthermore, on this day in history,
On this day in history, January 16, 1920, the 18th Amendment banning alcohol went into effect, starting the prohibition in the United States. People thought it would reduce crime. It pretty much did the opposite. Speakeasies popped up and organized crime got a boost. The prohibition ended on December 5th, 1933. Also, this day in history, January 16th, 1929, the first Academy Awards ceremony took place. It was pretty much low-key. Held at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, about 270 people attended. The movie Wings won Best Picture. Nobody knew how huge the Oscars would become. A world without the Oscars. No red carpet, no acceptance speeches. No Twitter storms over who should have won. It started very modestly. That's a look at our This Day in History events from January 16th.
Wow, that's cool. Students, the Winter Dance is coming up and it will be held on February 13th, 2026 from 7 to 10 p.m. Snacks and music will be provided and the dress theme is comfy pajamas. Tickets will be $12 and can be purchased by Miss Natel or Miss Blake in rooms A11 or A22. Students may bring an outside guest for an additional fee of $12. The student bringing the guest is responsible for returning the completed permission form to Miss Natel in room A11 by February 6th. All guests must be of appropriate high school age.
attention students and staff, the sophomore class Ringing in the Deer Ring Pop fundraiser has begun this week. Payment can be brought to Miss Natal in room A11. Ring Pops will be $1 each and will be distributed on January 30th during 10th and 11th periods.
Next week again, you will have the chance to participate in our brand new video project titled Tell Me Something Good. Every day next week during all lunch periods, there will be a microphone and camera set up on the small stage in the cafeteria. All you gotta do is tell us something good. Did you win in a sport? Did you ace a test? Whatever the case is, we wanna hear it. So please don't be afraid to come up and share something good with us.
Are you a visual storyteller, an aspiring filmmaker, writer, or an actor? Come join our film club. If you have an awesome story idea you'd like to turn into a reality, or if you want to learn how to make a movie, then come right on down to room C13.
Students and staff, next week, Wednesday, January 21st, there will be another Beyond the Bell food pantry distribution. All Salem City School District families are eligible. Free food distribution will take place outside of the maintenance store area C Wing on Wednesday starting at 2:45 p.m. till the supplies last. The Beyond the Bell initiative is part of the Southern Regional Food Distribution Center. It helps students and families by providing access to nutritious foods outside of school hours, supporting academic success, emotional health, and well-being. Students and their families and staff members of Salem City School District are welcome. Thank you, Ms. Barricat, for organizing this very helpful event. Our boys basketball team is dominating the Tri-County Division in the entire Jersey region. Here is Troy with more.
Good morning, Salem Rams. I'm Troy with your weekly Salem Sports Update. Yes, our boys basketball team is cooking. They are currently 10-1 and ranked number 1 in the Tri-County. Last week they faced Glassboro in what was shaping up to be a tough game. Glassboro jumped to an early lead and played aggressively, but Salem Rams do not get intimidated easily. It was a fierce battle during the first quarter, but then our boys took the lead and continued to increase it. During the second half, at one point, Salem had almost a 20-point lead. Tamir Lacater led the score with 17 points. Marshall Stevens had some great rebounds and scored 13 points. Deshaun Williams scored 10 points, including his first dunk of the season, that rolled up the crowd and buried any chance of a comeback for the Glassboro Bulldogs. The final score was 61-46. Here's what Coach Farmer had to say after the game. Take a look.
Man, it's a great feeling. I mean, we worked hard all off season to get to this moment. The guys are working hard every day in practice. We're going out executing the game plan. So we just got to keep it rolling.
What would you say are some of the factors that contribute to such a successful season?
I just think the culture we've been able to build over the last few years, the standard and the values that we've been able to incorporate in our young men is coming to life right now. So, just working hard every day, the brotherhood, being brothers, playing for each other, sharing the basketball, representing the community with pride, representing our families with pride, and overall Salem High School with pride. So those are the core values.
What significant changes did you make this year?
Honestly, we just grew up a little bit. We were young last year. We had sophomores. Those guys are juniors now. We have juniors and seniors and upperclassmen. That's normally when you tend to hit your stride. So the guys are just a little bit older. They understand, once again, the standard of the program and the expectations that we have for them, and they're going out and executing.
And last question, what do you look forward to in the upcoming games?
Just continue to get better, man. Just continue to grow. Each game we learn something new about ourselves, and that's what it's all about. We're trying to play our best basketball in February because obviously that's when the state tournament starts. So we're just trying to get better each game and learn from it and grow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach, and congrats on an outstanding season. Let's go all the way. Now into our winter track that showed up strong at the Ocean Breeze meet on Monday. Renaya Parsons-Smith shattered the school record in the 55-meter dash and now sits #1 in the entire South Jersey in this event. Tim Gregory delivered a big PR in the 55-meter hurdles, moving him to #1 in South Jersey. The boys 4x200 relay had an exceptional showing in this, is now ranked #1 in South Jersey and #2 in the entire state. The girls 4x200 relay entered the state relay champions, ranked #2 in the South and #1 in South Jersey. Ahmad Tucker PR'd in the long jump and is currently ranked #2 in Group 1 South. Dynasty Tucker and Maya Jones, both set PRs in the long jump, finishing top 10 overall in a field of more than 40 competitors. These performances highlight the team's depth, growth, and readiness as the championship season continues. Congratulations to Coach Hunt and all the athletes. And the great news just continues as our boys bowling team is on a hot streak as well. Tuesday night, Salem boys beat GCIT 4-0. Samaj had a high score with a 246, Rudy had a high score of a 245, and a high series of 651. Salem boys' record is now 6-1. Last but not least, on Tuesday night, Salem High wrestlers were on the high road facing Holy Spirit in what was a revenge match. You can say that revenge was well served as our boys came away with a dominant 32-11 win. It was also a close match versus Atlantic City, but Salem fell one match short of the win with the final score of 42-36. Zach Tortella, Nate Perez, Guy Quintanilla, Joe Gataski, Abdur Jenkins, Zion Moore, Javion Sidnor, Hayden Staubel, Caleb Ewald, Abdullah Jenkins, and Abdur Jenkins all contributed with wins that night. Way to go, men. Students and staff, please show your support by coming to our wrestling team's next home match, which is tomorrow at 10 a.m. right here at Salem High School. Good luck to you guys. That's all we have in this week's Salem Sports Update. Ram Pride.
Sounds like another chill will be coming through our region. Here's Ian with more details.
Thank you, JJ. I'm Ian with your weekend weather update. And as you can see, it is quite sunny this morning. A few afternoon clouds that roll in, making a partly cloudy early evening. Although sunny, it is estimated to be a high of 33 and a low of 29. Short intermission to remind you guys to hit that like button down below and comment to enter our amazing giveaway. More information later on about that. Continuing on, we have Saturday being quite moody as it will be cloudy all day. However, it won't be the coldest day with a high of 46 and a low of 26. Moving on, we have Sunday being quite cold and a calm day with a low of 23 and a high of 35. A chance of snow in the night, but probably not. Honoring Martin Luther King Jr., we have Monday off, the best day to stay at home as it will be the coldest yet with an astonishingly low of 19, a chilly high of 33. That's all we have for this weekend weather update. Back to you.
Thanks, Ian. That's all we have for you in today's show. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, subscribe, and as always,
Ram Pride!